Hello everyone. This time we will be focusing on support fundamentals. This is a gold elo game in Uni. And the reason why we're more focused on support fundamentals is because in gold and above, uh, people simply just start doing less mistakes. So, what you need to be doing in order to win your games is to play better macro as the role you've chosen. Now, some fun facts about this game. My ADC is the ADC that I had from the previous game, and he hates my guts. But I don't hold that against him, and I don't flame him in game. And that's like, he's not even right though. Last game we didn't lose because of me. We lost because of, well, our top lane was KO and she was like 0-100, and my ADC was non-stop flaming everyone. So it was lost because of bad team cohesion and a terrible top laner. But anyway, he's mad for me for no reason because he has an ego. So yeah, we're already starting the game with a disadvantage with the fact that my ADC hates me, you know. So let's see our runes. The runes I've taken are Transcendence, Scorch, Presence of Mind, Legend Haste, Cut Down, and Press the Attack. Now Samira is a really good ADC to play with Pantheon, but her first 3 levels are really bad. Like, she can't do much before she's at least level 3, and the character really becomes powerful at level 6 and above. So that's why I took Scorch and Presence of Mind over something like Triumph and Sudden Impact, because I need to keep her alive until at least level 3, but most optimally until level 6. Now, I played this game a few days ago, so I've pretty much forgotten exactly what happened in it, but I do remember that I was doing good roams, going for objectives and etc., which is the good macro of a support. Meanwhile, we're going to see the enemy support did nothing of that, and that's why they lost the game. They gave my ADC so much room, even though I was not even in lane, that it's actually insane. And that's why this guy Swain, he is Heartstick Gold, or maybe even worse. I don't know. I didn't check his profile. Let me check his profile actually. Real quick. Might as well, you know. So he's gold. No. Ooh, he's silver 1. Yeah, that's why he's silver 1. He just gets out macroed terribly, so he has the better champion. Like, Swain is a better champion than Pantheon. He scales better range, more sustain, better at team fights. He's all around better. But he still loses. Right, so what happened here is that I baited them. You're gonna ask, like, yeah, right, how did you bait them? I don't believe you, it's just luck. So, look at this. I have my jungler. Me and my ADC are full HP. They are half HP. This means I can leave lane a bit so they feel more confident and go back in once they've taken the bait that I am not close enough to respond to their jump on my Samira. But they can't kill Samira because she is full HP. Swain isn't like Elise or some other champion who can deal insane amount of early game damage. He's more of a follow-up sustained fight champion, so he doesn't do terrible amounts of damage. Which before level 6 also doesn't have good burst. He is also on the sustainy side. So they can't kill Samira. She's full HP and has barrier. She didn't really even need to use her barrier. I think she panicked or something. So I can leave lane just a little bit so they feel confident about jumping her. And go back in once they've taken the bait. Because we're gonna kill them. We have insane amount of damage. Like Samira is level 3. She's strong now. Pantheon is in general extremely strong early game. And they're half HP. So we have all the advantages. Them taking this bait is terrible. And we also have the jungler just in case. Like, it's good to have the jungler in these kinds of cases because you never know where the Nocturne might be. He could have been somewhere around here, and then the idea of baiting and taking on our advantage would actually become a disadvantage. So yeah, health is a resource. That's what you need to learn. First of all, health is a resource which you need to use strategically. Like, we have more health, and I could stay in lane close to my ADC and like push the lane and pressure them and stuff like that. But we're never gonna kill doing that. They're just gonna stay out of the range, possibly poke us down. But if I use the HP pool of my ADC in this strategic manner by baiting, then that means we can achieve the kill. And by making a kill, we get a gold lead, XP lead. I didn't really exactly see if they missed a big wave, but if they also miss a big wave, that's going to be huge. Now, Swain's becoming a bit troublesome because of his pool. It's quite sad we couldn't kill him. Also, we are getting roamed by a Kali, so we need to pull back. I think I could have killed him if I just went forward into the tower more, but I'm pretty sure I would have died to Swain then. I flashed her Q and she doesn't get anything. So her roam is failed, and Naafiri is getting free gold, free XP, and she's already a level above. So this is winning. Even though we didn't get a kill and we lost some waves, this is winning for our mid laner, who I think even proxied. Yeah, he proxied. Now, it's going to be a problem if Jax dies here and we lose Dragon, which is something that did happen. I feel like Naafiri could have been there. She has ult. She could have killed Twitch instantly and then gone for Nocturne maybe or someone else. But she decided to go for double plating. I think that's bad. I'm not even sure she got double plating actually. So yeah, it's bad what she done. I have no clue how she survived that, by the way. No clue what healed her. But yeah, it's insane. Insane that she survived that. So we're getting close to the point where Pantheon starts to fall off. And that's level 6. Why? Well, because Pantheon doesn't have an ultimate. Now, let's quickly see something important here. So I got caught, and that's obviously bad. But let's see if anything could have happened differently. So yeah, as you can see, my ADC is walking backwards for no reason. Like, she sees me here. If she just stays here, she can instantly start autoing Swain, and he's gonna have to pull back off, or instantly start autoing Twitch, and he's gonna have to pull back. There is no sense in her pulling back here because I'm already securing zoning pressure by being in the bush, and the wave is good. The wave is pushing towards them. So me dying here without getting any kind of trade on them is on her fault, pretty much. But that's fine. You need to learn that people in these low elos, they make extremely bad positional mistakes for no reason whatsoever. And look at it, she's still not walking forward. Actually, she was just farming minions the whole time I was getting hit. She could have at least traded one, maybe. I don't know. But in any case. So yeah, like I was saying, we're getting close to where Pantheon support starts to fall off, which is level 6, because that means you have one less spell than the enemy team. Like, Swain has 4 spells. He has the pull, the Q, which, like, you know, does the zappy thing, this circle thing, and his ultimate, which he can activate mid-battle. Twitch also has 4 spells: his stealth, which increases his attack speed, his ultimate, which increases his range and attack damage, his burst, and his circle thing, which slows and applies poison. But Pantheon can only Q, stun, and E to protect himself. And he can't use his ultimate in battle. So, what you should be doing once you get level 6 or are closer to level 6 is start roaming. Now, it's a shame that I'm not level 6 here. I could have been if I didn't die without any kind of trade happening earlier. But it's still fine because I'm here. Nocturne can't contest the grubs because mid is dead. I'm supporting my jungler in taking the grubs, so we have a number advantage over the Nocturne. So if he walks in, he's just gonna die instantly. Now, this is something I do regret. I wish I had stayed in this bush. I knew this was gonna happen because it's a low elo game. Like, she's gonna disrespect Warwick like this. Like, you should never be doing that, walking into a bush like she did. But because it's low elo, she did it. And if I was there, we could have made the kill. She wins this because she's a mage top with ignite, so it's a disgusting player generally. But in any case, I'm still not level 6, sadly. The enemy team is level 6. But regardless, even if I was level 6, there would be nothing I could do in lane that is better than what the enemy team can do. Then they double kill us. So that's why. Even if I was level 6 there, nothing would change. They have 2 ultimates. I don't have an ultimate for my lane. And I think Samira couldn't activate her ultimate for some reason there as well. She failed to activate her ultimate. There are some conditions, like you have to hit different spells on different champions to rank up your style points, and then you can activate it. But yeah. But now they don't have ultimate. They use their ultimates. And now Pantheon is actually stronger than them in lane. But there's also Dragon, and our mid is really pushed up. So what we should be doing here is supporting the laner who is pushed up so that they don't get killed and by a gank. Because if they get killed by a gank, we automatically lose Dragon, because we're going to be down one player from mid. How did that? Oh, he died from bleed. And if we're down one player from a mid, then there's little to no chance of ever winning the dragon fight with a number disadvantage. So that's why I walked up there, to cover any possible attack angle from the enemy team. They are contesting the dragon, but they're losing and giving us kills, which is great. Now there is me trying to escape Swain there, like a chance, a very high possibility. But I'd much rather trade myself, because I'm just a support tank. Like, the Pantheon got really extremely nerfed, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. Over the past year or so, or maybe 2 years, Pantheon has received so many nerfs, it's actually crazy. And he received these nerfs because he was overperforming as a support. We have a vision there, so I ult in, kill Nocturne before he gets the kill on Dragon, and now we can secure it. So, yeah, like I was saying, I just want to pause for this. This is where Pantheon is strong. Map presence. So yeah, you saw me trading myself here, and this allowed Naafiri to get another kill. Naafiri is a full damage champion, so that means she can carry the game. Champions who have a lot of damaging abilities, those are the ones that you need to feed, and they'll carry your game for you. Champions like Pantheon, after these 2 years of nerfs, can't carry a game. He's just a tank now. Tank with good initial burst, let's say. That's all he is. And good, very good map presence, as you saw. So he got nerfed a lot in terms of damage, because he was overperforming as a support, he was overperforming as a jungler, and now he's actually so nerfed in terms of damage that in high elo he's not even playable as a top laner, and he, in my opinion, he is best as a support and not even as a jungler. Like, there are many junglers who are much better than him in everything that he does. But as a support, he's fine, because supports need to roam a lot. That's what people in low elo don't understand. As a support, it's really, really important for you to be roaming. So yeah, like I said, his benefits as a champion are, he's a okay tank with an okay burst, initial burst, and he has really good map presence due to his ultimate. So me trading myself there to give Naafiri, who can actually carry the game with a lot of her damage, is good, because I could just R back in to the dragon and stop Nocturne from taking it. So now we're here. Samira walking up there is terrible, by the way. She can easily get caught and killed, but she does it anyway because it's low elo. Here we're pressuring them because we have our jungler on our side, so even if they come try and kill us with mid and bot lane together, we still have a chance of winning. We end up backing away because there is no point in fighting this, and honestly, I think they have ultimates. Yeah, they have their ultimates back up, so fighting them is a bad idea in general. Because, like I said, Pantheon doesn't have an ultimate which he can activate in the battle. But that's why I like Samira. Samira is a very strong champion once she has her ultimate. Now, you saw, I'm not sure if you saw what happened here. So let me explain. They catch Samira there. But first of all, I land a charged, or was it charged? Yeah, a charged Q on both of them. Second of all, I'm the first one to go in. Which makes them be cornered in this way and allows Samira to freely engage on the Twitch. And the reason, like I said, why Samira is great as a combination for Pantheon support is because her ultimate is extremely strong. Like maybe it's the strongest ADC ultimate in the game. I'm pretty sure it is. And by this, she compensates for the fact that Pantheon doesn't have an ultimate, because her ultimate is so extremely strong. It damages everyone in an AoE. I think it gives her very good sustain as well. Let's just see. Shooting all enemies. She died there for overstaying. She didn't need to overstay there. We really didn't need to. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, applying lifesteal at 100% effectiveness, and each shot can critically strike. So her ultimate is extremely strong. So as a combination with Pantheon, she compensates for the fact that he doesn't have an ultimate. So why am I here? Because there's an objective. If I'm here, that means Jax can do the Shelly without being afraid that Nocturne will beat him. I also ward Nocturne's jungle, so we know where he is, and if he is attempting to do the Shelly. And as you can see, feeding the Naafiri pays off because she just won a 2v1. She didn't kill Nocturne, but she killed Akali, which is great by itself. And I'm still here. I'm still waiting for us to do Shelly. Because like I said, there is nothing for me to do bot lane. Pantheon is weak now because he doesn't have an ultimate. And there is an objective on the map. Now I do go here, end up going here and trying to win this because Naafiri roamed, and when Naafiri roams, if she doesn't make any kill, it's gonna be bad. She ends up leaving us as well, so it's just terrible. It's just terrible. In general, it could have been good, but it just went terrible because it's low elo. But at least I think she gets some kills here. Shelly is still on the map, so we can still fight for Shelly. So the game isn't in a terrible state, although it could have been in a terrible state. We could have won the fight here if Naafiri was following up on us, but she didn't. And that's fine. You gotta take the L. Now this is really good. Naafiri got shut down, and the one who ended up taking up the kill was Nocturne. Now the reason why this is really good, extremely good, is because Nocturne can't carry games. He's an extremely bad champion for the mid to late game. So if he gets the kill, it's like Pantheon getting the kill. Like what? You can't do much with Pantheon having gold. Like it doesn't make any sense. He's a tank. He doesn't scale well. He got nerfed so much, etc. All he's good at right now is just allowing for a number advantage in most situations. Here they see overstayed again. We do end up dealing a good amount of damage on all of them, and this allows Jax and Naafiri to clean up, which here just walks up on them for no reason and dies as well, so it's all good. These are some really good elo plays by the enemy team, but it's their fault for losing the game like this. And we can still do Dragon. Not sure if Jax does it, but yeah, we can still do Dragon. The only danger is Akali. I end up walking top here because I do not assume Akali would try and fight for the Dragon. I see her and I instantly R in order to try and save the Jax. Unfortunately, the Jax dies, and most unfortunately, I end up taking the kill. But at least we got the Dragon. So like I was saying, yeah, taking kills on Pantheon, it doesn't do much. It doesn't do much. He got nerfed so much that he's just basically a tank with good roam, good map presence. Whatever I buy, it's not gonna really influence my ability to carry the game as much as if Samira takes it with her insane ultimate. I don't know why she ends up going in here. She just does a lot of these terrible plays where we can't kill anyone because they're under their tower, well, pretty much almost. And we also don't see anyone on the map, so there's no. It's absolutely insane to walk up there. So I'm here again roaming because I want to secure Naafiri not dying. Because she was the most pushed up top laner. You need to always be looking like here. Let me show you. After this guy died here, by the way, he died here. The most pushed up laner is Naafiri. And that's why I rotate to her and start pressuring mid. Because if we don't pressure mid, this would allow the bot lane to just start pushing bot lane because my ADC just died. But if I go mid and support my Naafiri, which is the most pushed up laner right now, and start pushing the wave, that means I'm creating map pressure. This map pressure needs to be answered by the enemy team with appropriate numbers, or they're gonna lose towers. And as you can see here, I tanked it. That's all you need to do as a Pantheon player. It's all you need to do. You need to put yourself in a dangerous position, which takes aggro from your teammates, preferably teammates who have a lot of damage, like Naafiri in this case. And then, yeah, he misplayed that fight terribly. He could have won it. And then once you have taken the aggro, your teammates can go in and deal their damage. Meanwhile, you can possibly survive using your E ability. Now here I do a mistake with my ultimate. Could have casted it earlier. I really thought Twitch would be going this way for some reason, but he didn't. Good thing is Warwick ends up finding him. I try and escape and execute myself. Unfortunately, she catches me. I possibly could have executed if I went this way, but I had no vision, and I kind of wanted to greed and try and kill the tower because it was low HP. Would have been good. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. So my flash and stuff like that was pure greed, because I was mad about wasting my ult. But greed and being mad just gets you nowhere. Let's fast forward a bit. My ADC is being caught again. Yeah, she just loves doing these things, being pushed up for no reason, and when we have no vision on the enemy team, she always does that. In any case, me pushing here is important because the dragon is spawning. So I'm not pushing the wave to greed for the gold and take it away from my teammates. I'm pushing the wave because it gives us vision and priority to do the dragon. For the enemy team to come contest us a dragon, they first need to clear the wave, and then they're gonna be able to come and contest us a dragon. If I hadn't pushed the wave, that means the enemy team can just walk instantly towards us without us ever seeing them. And I believe Nocturne will die here. Yep. Which is gonna get caught here as well. And as you can see, I was getting priority on the lanes for the dragon objective. I was at the objective helping my team. I was there to help kill anyone who tried to contest us. Meanwhile, what did the enemy team support to do? Wait, we need to roll it back a bit more. Meanwhile, the enemy team support is recalling. There is literally an objective coming up. He's recalling. And that's why he's stuck in silver. I'm beating him by macro. My champion is worse than his. I think I have less gold. No, I actually have more gold. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just beating him by macro. He should have been here for this objective. He wasn't, and his team died. So that's a support fundamental. If you see there's an objective on the map, roam, go get vision, secure it with number advantage, and win yourself the game. Because players like these, they solo lose the enemy, their team's game by just not being there. He's just literally not being there, and that's why he's losing the game. Now, if I wasn't there as well, that would be terrible, because he outscales me, has better range, he's better at team fights, he's better at everything. So if I don't go and help my team and secure these objectives and let him scale for free, then it's just GG. So yeah, again, I was in position, I stunned, I tanked, and that's all you gotta do. Be in position, stun, a squishy, preferably a squishy target, stun him, let your team kill him, tank a bit of damage, and move on. And you got the game. That's what Pantheon excels at. He excels at map presence, his point and click stun, good initial burst to cut down the enemy's HP to below half, so your team can just kill him. And that's what you gotta be doing. You always gotta be utilizing your champion's strengths, minimizing his weaknesses by doing plays that don't make him weak, basically. And doing your role's fundamentals. Like the support role is not just a support for your ADC. That's why a lot of people lose games. They think, okay, I'm a support, so I'm supposed to lane with my ADC because I'm the ADC's support on the lane. No, you're the team's support. You're the whole team's support. The same way the jungler is the whole team's jungler. He's not a laner in the jungle. He's the whole team's jungler, and he has to help his team secure objectives, gank to secure gold and XP lead for his team and stuff like that. The top laner, he's not like a solo laner, even though he's like even though he's like on an island most of the time, excluded, he's still part of a team. This is a team-based game. That's the thing. This is a team-based game. So the top laner, his role in the game is to be the strongest. That's why Riot gave them a level advantage. Like, he's the only row who can get to level 20. Everyone else stops at level 18. He always, the role of the top laner is to be always the strongest champion and to be able to basically split push without being able to be contested easily. And his other role is to be able to be a very strong influence and be very tanky in team fights, because he has a level advantage. Levels give you armor, magic resistance, damage, all these things. It's insane. And you as a support are the same. You're not the support of the ADC. You're not a laner. You're the support of the team. You need to support your jungler to take his objectives. The jungler, yeah, if he's giga good, has a good matchup against the enemy jungler in terms of champion, and if the enemy support and laners are stupid and don't help their jungler to contest the objectives, then yeah, he can easily secure the objectives. But if he doesn't have a good matchup, if he gets ganked by enemy laners or by the enemy support and stuff like that, he just can't play the game. So you need to be the jungler support as well, and as much as you are the ADC's support. The mid laner as well, he is actually the primary jungle support because he has a very short rotation to both objectives, which means he can roam very quickly to both the objectives that are important for the jungler. He's the primary jungle support, to be honest, but very few mid laners actually understand this, and so in actuality that doesn't happen in most games. But he should be the one that is supporting the jungler to take enemy raptors, to take Shelly, grubs, dragons and stuff like that. He should be the primary one roaming at all times and supporting his jungler. Also, the mid lane is very, very hard to gank for most jungle champions. And so it's not really a lane where the jungler can influence it by ganking the lane itself. The jungler can influence the mid lane if the mid laner roams to help the jungle get his objectives and they get a fight at the objective and win it. That's a very easy and very straightforward way in which the jungler can, in a way, assist his ally mid laner to get an XP and gold lead advantage through kills. Why? Because mid lane is a very short lane. And it being a short lane means that it's very hard to gank because all the enemy has to do is just walk a few steps back and he's clean, he's out. So the last fight, the reason I was there, can you guess it? Because the only objective left on the whole map, we have Dragon Soul. The only objective on the whole map that is left is Baron. So if I'm there, warding, making sure we have number advantage if a break breaks out, that means the enemy team can't take Baron. And if they can't take Baron, they can't extend this game to a 40-45 minute game where the Swain can outscale me extremely hard and possibly start winning team fights alongside the Twitch, who also generally outscales Samira. And they can actually win this game if it goes to 40 plus minutes. But I know that, and so I go and secure a number advantage at the Baron. Coincidentally, they decided to fight here, and so we won because I was there and everyone else was there, and we won. So yeah, hope this helps you learn how to be a better support in your games.